Start with breaking news in the Kealoha case tonight. We've obtained court records in which the federal prosecutor indicates Deputy City Prosecutor Catherine Kealoha was deeply involved in an effort to frame her uncle by faking the theft of her mailbox. This document, created by investigating prosecutors, says in order to frame and discredit GKP, that's Gerard Puana, co-conspirator number one, marked here as CC1, would falsely claim that a mailbox in front of her house had been stolen. Co-conspirator one later called the police from the Kealoha residence, and in other court documents, Catherine Kealoha is identified as the person who made that call.
These dominoes are going to start to fall.
And that brings us to another major development tonight. A former Honolulu police officer is expected to take a plea deal and admit to lying under the direction of officers with close ties to the Kealohas. It's a sign the grand jury may soon be ready with indictments. Lynn Kawano has the exclusive.
Sources say the retired HPD officer is going to plead guilty in the federal public corruption case against the Kealohas and other officers. This is a major development because he will also testify against them.
Former Honolulu police officer Niall Silva is expected to be the first to admit to breaking the law by lying in federal court. The plea deal negotiated with the federal prosecutor investigating HPD Chief Louis Kealoha and his wife Catherine could force others involved to negotiate as well.
These dominoes are going to start to fall. And once they start falling, I think they're going to fall pretty hard.
Silva was the first officer to testify at Gerard Puana's theft trial. Puana, a family member of Catherine Kealoha, was accused of taking the couple's mailbox to steal financial documents. The relatives were fighting over money. In court, Silva said that on June 22, 2013, he went to the Kealoha's Kahala home to investigate the stolen mailbox. When he arrived, he says, he met with Officer Bobby Wynn, who was already there. This is Officer Wynn. He is also related to the Kealohas. In fact, at one point, he was living in their guest house. Silva told the court that he was ordered to retrieve this surveillance video of the mailbox theft. He testified that he checked the recording equipment at the chief's home, made sure it was operating correctly, checked the date and time, and then reviewed the footage. After I did all of that, Silva told the court, I removed the hard drive. He says he put it into evidence, but now sources say Silva is prepared to tell the court this was all a lie, that he never went to the home, never retrieved the video, that it was all done by Officer Wynn. Puana has always insisted that the mailbox theft was fake, a conspiracy by the Kealohas and other police officers to frame him. He filed a civil suit this week accusing 7 law enforcement officials of racketeering. That, plus the plea agreement, means that the long federal grand jury investigation is entering its final stage, with more deals and possible indictments expected soon.
If the plea deal goes through as planned, Silva could face anywhere from no jail time, probation, to 5 years in prison. I'm Lynn Kawano, Hawaii News Now.